Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is Benjamin, and welcome to another GameMaker tutorial. And this is just going to be a really quick GameMaker gem. This is a series I'm doing with Ryan, also known as RM2K Dev, and you can check out his channel right here. I'm going to put a link there. Be sure and check it out because we're alternating videos, and it's quite a bit of fun. So, I'm going to talk today about accessors. If you haven't ever used data structures in GameMaker, this is going to be like kind of new to you. But what I'm going to show you will still be relevant. You can still learn something from it. But this is a specific thing to data structures in GameMaker. So each data structure has a certain symbol that you can use to access a specific value and or key and value in the data structure, or a specific value. And I'm just going to show you how to do it with DS maps. So a map is kind of like it's a data structure set up of key value pairs. So you give it a key, which could be like a name, and then it would have a value associated with that key. So let's just jump right in and start this so that I'm not just talking about it the whole time. So I've created a sprite, just this black sprite, put it in this room, and made it into an object and put it in the room. So all we're going to do is we're going to have a create event. We're going to drag over a code. And in this create event, we're going to create the data structure. Okay, and that's pretty easy. We'll just do my map equals ds ds map create, and that creates the data structure right here and assigns the ID for this data structure to the variable my map so we can access it later. Now we're going to add a value to this data structure using accessors. So we can do my map, and then you'll do square brackets like that, put a question mark and a space. Now this is going to be the key, so I'm going to put quotations here for the key that we're going to add in here, and I'm going to do health. So this is going to be the health key, and we're going to set the health key equal to 100. And this might be a good way, like say you wanted to build like a Pokemon game and you wanted to set up base stats for each different Pokemon. This might be a good way to do that, is with DS maps. So that creates the health key and assigns the 100 value to that. Now, one thing we want to do right away is add an event and go into other and do game end. And we want to destroy the data structure, because if you don't, it'll create a memory leak. Destroy the data structure. And so we'll just do ds map destroy, and then just pass in the ID my map, which is this variable contains the ID of the data structure we created, so that will destroy it. Now the next thing we're going to do is add an event, mouse left pressed, and inside this left pressed event, we're just going to we're basically just going to show a message. So show the health. So show message, and we're going to do my health is, and then we're going to have a comma here, and let's see, a plus here, because we're going to concatenate these. String my map question mark health. So you can see we're using the accessor again to get that value and show it on the screen. So let's run this game, see if I typed everything in right. Make sure we got that good. And if we did, then when we click on the object, it will show the health for the object, and it will use the accessor to grab that health. And you can see my health is equal to 100. So you could also, if you wanted to, subtract from that every time you clicked on it right after this. So you could do my map question mark health minus equals 1, and that would subtract from the health every time you clicked on it and change the value that's associated to the health key inside of that data structure. So if you want to think of them as kind of like an ini file that's actually inside your game, you can think of it that way. But you can see now every time I click on it, the health is lower than it was the time before. So I guess I can save this, but thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. Accessors, there's a lot more information about them inside of the Yo-Yo Games documentation, or the GameMaker documentation. Mark Alexander also wrote an article on them, so I'll probably link that article in the description just because it's a really useful article that goes into a little more detail about how accessors work. So be sure and check that out. And thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.